This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 549 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Today's tip is brought to you by feedxl.com. Hi, Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's tip is from Michelle Bergeron of Right Lead Equestrian Center in Louisiana. Michelle is a graduate of Louisiana Scholars College, a North American Riding for the Handicapped registered instructor, British Horse Society certified instructor, and a certified instructor and judge for the World Side Saddle Federation. Not to mention an amazing all-around horsewoman. Today's tip, icy cold bits and the second most useful household appliance ever for your barn. But before we get to our tip, a word from our sponsor, FeedXL.
Poor Gypsy is suffering from horse envy. He's the new kid in the pasture and can't get over the stamina and shape of his fellow stallmates. Rumors around the barn point to FeedXL. It seems their owner has been online and discovered the FeedXL nutrition tool. That means Gypsy's in for a big transformation. The other horses have been telling Gypsy all about the changes made to their diet and how FeedXL has improved their overall well-being. When it comes to your horse's diet, conflicting advice can result in overfeeding and money wasted. With a FeedXL nutrition tool, enter your horse's weight, diet, and activity level to get started. It'll allow you to see where your horse's diet stands and give you the opportunity to revise it until it's balanced. FeedXL has the latest science backing them up, allowing you to take charge of your horse's diet with an easy-to-use nutrition tool, taking the guesswork out of what to feed your horse. It's almost like Gypsy has his own personal nutritionist right at the barn. Visit feedxl.com for a simple and easy nutrition tool to balance your horse's diet for optimum health.
And now, enjoy today's tip. Welcome back, Michelle Bergeron, Lord High Muckety Muck Chief Bottle Washer at Right Lead Equestrian Center. It's been a little while since we chatted about tips. What have you got on the docket today?
Well, tonight I was inspired by the latest episode of Stable Scoop that I listened to, and everybody's having a good time talking about the solar-powered bit warmers.
Wasn't that a great idea?
And the whole visual with, the big array hooked up to the little tiny bit warmer. I thought that was great. So I'm going to tell you all what I do, because it used to be when I was young, I would just stick that bit up under my shirt and warm it up, and I just don't have that kind of fortitude anymore. I don't like to be cold. So I got just the cheapest, littlest hair dryer I could find, and just plug that sucker into the wall. You can leave it in your grooming bucket with your brushes, and it's right there. So it's not heavy, it's not cumbersome. You don't have to have a big spot to keep it, because I think that would deter a lot of people if they had to have a big full size hair clean or a hair dryer. So this little one, it's got just like 2 speeds on it. It really doesn't even need that. It takes about 15 seconds, and then there you go. You get a nice warm bit. I've used it for all kinds of other stuff as well.
That's a fabulous idea. I can think of so many things, so many applications for a small, inexpensive blow dryer in the barn. When the end of the hose, the little on-off switch freezes shut, but the rest of the hose is fine, you can put it on there.
Yeah, we don't have that problem here, but that would be great for that.
That's a fabulous idea. Everybody go out and get yourself a hair blow dryer from the department store. Mm-hmm. And
if you get those little bitty ones on sale, I mean, they're just really next to nothing.
Yeah, probably $10 or $12.
Yeah, if that. Just don't go fancy.
And in a real pinch, you can also heat up your Starbucks coffee with it. You know how you sit on the shelf, you lose track of it, it gets cold. You can just whip that little rascal out there and park it right next to your coffee.
Yep. I've blow-dried tails, all kinds of stuff, because it gets really cold and your feet get numb. You blow-dry your boots when you put your barn boots on after you take your riding boots off.
A fabulous idea. Where did you come up with this stuff?
I honestly don't remember. I think I came up with that one on my own. I've done it for so many years, I don't even remember. Just one day I was like, I'm not sticking that under my shirt anymore. I'm cold. And I went and got a hairdryer.
Yeah, I must admit, I've been for many years the armpit bit warmer as well, and I always put it between the layers. I never got skin to bit contact. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we don't get a whole lot. Well, I do now, but we never really need a whole bunch of layers. And I don't know why. I guess everybody, when I was little, just said, stick it under your shirt. I guess I assumed it went all the way under your shirt. And I just can't go for that anymore.
You see what it was? Way early on, when you're 13 and a half years old, they said, hey, Michelle, just stick it under your shirt. And then what they really meant was to put it between your shirt and your coat. And they saw you put it under your shirt. And then from then on, they just chuckled when you weren't around.
They laughed. I have no doubt.
It was a Charlie Brown moment.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's many more that I'm just not aware of and probably shouldn't be.
Well, this is going to be fun when we put this tip up. I want our listeners who aren't already there to stop over at the Facebook page and give us the 99 other fantastic uses for a hair blow dryer in your barn, because obviously warming up the bits is excellent and superior, and defrosting the little on-off end on your garden hose for the barn, that's a fabulous one. But I bet you there's 99 more.
I'm sure. I have seen the Arab people, when they put their fancy polish and this and that on the hooves, set it with a hairdryer. So I know that. There's your number 99.
Well, there we go. Oh, yeah, to dry the hoof polish.
Yeah.
Dry the hoof polish. Good.
It's angry.
Yeah, well, there we go. Well, once again, fantastic. Out of the box. Everybody can use it. Tips from Michelle. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks. Bye.
You've got to just love Michelle's version of creative horse care. It's awesome. To listen to all of Michelle's tips, just go to horsetipdaily.com and go to the Experts drop-down menu on the left. You can also go to the Right Lead Equestrian Center website at www.rightlead.com and see what the whole gang is up to down there in Louisiana. Please stop by the Horse Tip Daily Facebook page and let us know what you think of the tips you hear on the show. It's also a great place to tell us about topics you'd like to hear us cover. You can subscribe to all of the great shows on the Horse Radio Network through iTunes or Zune and get your horse podcasts automatically downloaded to your iPod, Zune, or MP3 player. I'll be back again tomorrow with another new expert and a different horse tip. Until then, go ride your horse! The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.